goodness. Okay, so this morning at 7 in the morning I got right up and decided to go for a walk down to the gorge. And kind of a walk jog, get some energy, and oh my goodness, it is the best breakfast I've had in a while. It's like I charged my batteries with the solar power of awesomeness of the trees, and oh my goodness, just amazing. It was like doing mushrooms in the morning. It was that intense, and my mind was racing. It was wonderful for what do you call it? Ideas. It was just like this idea monster freaking found me on my walk down to the gorge, and like I forced ideas upon you. It's great. And so anyways, I wanted to share this quite an interesting idea, but I love how the more and more I progress and think about crazy things, the more and more everything seems so limitless. Kind of like what Wayne Dyer says, it's like limitless people. Oh, Wayne Dyer, a friend of mine introduced me to his recordings, and it's just like so happy that, you know, there are actually people who are going out and purchasing his tapes to listen to and get motivated. Man, anyway, so if you don't want to purchase a tape from someone that you already know the knowledge, you just have to acknowledge the fact that you know the knowledge that he knows. Like, Wayne Dyer's no better than you. You can all figure it out, right? We can all. And anyways, that's another rant. I've got something more pressing to tell you. Okay, so this idea, it's called experiencing you, experiencing me. It's kind of a new world idea, and you know what I really like is that I'm not really researched nor really care to research what the new world order is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it's my new world order, and that new world order, which is, you know, there is a new world approaching of awesomeness, and it's kind of like, well, I guess my new world order would be like a beauty and truth laboratory from a book, Robert Berensky. Anyway, this new world order / beauty and truth laboratory forefront that I've jumped on the bandwagon and, you know, having fun with. This is part of it. Kind of like ideas I have about education and what I would do to the school system if I was completely in charge of everything, and yeah, if I was president of the world, or prime minister, or queen of the web world, or world. Anyway, freak, goddamn, I am really just awesome. Okay, new world. Instead of circumcision, because some people think that's really a really cool thing to do, but then they go and give their kids piercings when they're a little baby. Like, how more beautiful can you make a baby? Giving a piercing to torture them is not beautiful. Anyway, aside that point, circumcision, I'm sure people know what that is. I don't have to explain it. I don't really, well, yeah, I do know what it is. But instead of that to a baby, imagine in the new world if male babies were actually sterilized for, I don't know how you would do it, I don't know the long-term effects, this is just an idea, that it's fun to think about. If males were sterilized, like a vasectomy or whatever you would call it, to the point where, like, it is all reversible and there's no long-term effects, because that would be the drawback, is the fact that you couldn't reverse it. But anyways, if all males were sterilized at birth, and you would actually have to earn your right to be able to become unsterilized and be able to find a mate and then have children. That would kind of nullify abortions in a way. Now, some abortions aren't for that reason, but yeah, nullify abortions, and also give power to the men as well for babies, because I know a lot of friends that was like, will actually get pregnant to kind of loop their mail in, and I think it's quite silly. But anyways, that would in turn lead a more open experience for physicalness of people. No, I'm quite open-minded in a sexual manner, but imagine if the world, like, this is more on a male and female sexual thing, but I guess it really wouldn't matter if you were gay. I mean, you'd just be unsterile and then could have a child or whatever through other means. So it would still be like a process that you'd have to be approved, and are you a really good individual in society? You like have a resume of your life and they review you, and it's like, yeah, we want more of you in the world. And for the people that would take that as, oh, you know what, I can go and rape and pillage all the children and children and women, and I won't get anyone pregnant, and you'd be like, you know, well, thank God you're not getting anyone pregnant, because we want to nullify you too. Not that nullify, I'm really a positive person, but I really see that the generations and why bloodlines are so important and stuff like that. But then again, they're not important. Never mind, I take that back. Everyone deserves to be here, but everyone also deserves a choice, and people should earn their right to have children. I also, before the new world happens, such as that, I would think that I want people to have degrees to be able to have children. It's like you have to go to school, and you have to be degrees in child psychology to really, we can be jumping generations and generations, we can be jumping thousands of years if we just educate our children, and not even educate them, let them experience so much positivity. Man, we would be light years ahead of our time in decades if we could really harness the fact that the children are the future, and they will make everything better. They'll make our existence that much more awesome. Anyway, so with this sterilization, I was thinking of, okay, well, that doesn't solve the problem. Okay, so everyone's having sex and enjoying each other, experiencing each other, and, you know, that's cool. But, yeah, what about, you know, STDs and stuff? That doesn't solve that problem. But then I was thinking, man, I thought of this before. It was like, you know, when some random, like, I'm not a one-night stand kind of person, but, you know, what if you wanted to do that, and there's all that fear, and that's kind of real fear sometimes. I mean, like, even bacteria is bad inside a woman, and so, I mean, I couldn't imagine a STD for anybody. Like, that is just such a price to pay for enjoying people too much. And so, what if there was an at-home STD kit? And imagine that, and where it's like you two are really wanting to experience each other, and you both go and you do this kit, kind of like a pregnancy test, and it's just like, oh, okay, everything's a go, and I mean, obviously, there might be some things, but then that's a choice you have to take, and you have to accept the consequences, and that's anything you do in life, man. You go and drive in your car, you have to accept the consequence that you might get in an accident, right? But anyways, so what I was thinking of, where would that money, why aren't people doing that? I'm sure that could be done, an STD kit, a home kit, and you buy at the store. And I've been quite on a rant against the Cancer Society and AIDS walks and, like, fundraising, because, you know, like, I went and got a letter in the mail that was, like, foil plated, and it's like, please donate to us. And it's like, why aren't you sending me a blank envelope and let me pay for the stamp? Like why would I pay money for you? Like, they're sending me a gold envelope, I'm going to pay the money, and then they're going to send me a gold pen asking for more money. It's just like, you're not solving the cancer problem here, people. You're just making more garbage. Anyways, if they took that money that they wanted to spend on their gold pens and envelopes and put that towards STD kits, that would mean that women wouldn't have to wear condoms anymore, which is all plasticky and bad inside you, and then people aren't going to be getting STDs, which is also kind of a cancer kind of thing. And that could be solving some problems there. What else? And, yeah. So, I think that's it. How about that for a new world. Love you, world.